Given up. I have given up. Bro, the route to girls as a third worlder is so simple. Money max. It's that simple. As a first worlder, things get tricky. Now things get complicated, unfortunately. Okay? But one thing I would not do as a first worlder is believe some Chad who's famous, good looking, telling me that a hammer's gonna fix my face. Yes, your face matters. Yes, your face is extremely important. But if you ignore all the other things that matter, like PUA, game, money maxing, status maxing, your face really has not much value, even as the first worlder, in my opinion. If you're broke, like, can you do anything? Are you even happy? Do you have confidence? These are the things that I want. A goal comes second in my life, bro. Okay? Like, the one thing that I always wanted when I was an 18-year-old kid was confidence. That is something I always wanted, and I got it. And I understood what it meant, like how to get it, you know? I thought that maybe the confidence might come because I work on it. Unfortunately, it came because I grew taller. Blackpool, unfortunately. I was a soul. I still refer to myself as a soul because I can't get the type of goals I want. Okay? And sometimes it's the race. That's the issue. But you can't change that, unfortunately. But guess what I can change? My bank balance. Guess what I can change? My status. That matters too. Unfortunately. Sorry. Fortunately. My bad. But to say that I'm gonna be sad because I can't get a goal, bro, that's like, I don't know, bro. Like, I've been a self for a very long time, and somehow I managed to bag some sevens, fives. I managed. But after a while, you start realizing that even after you manage, you're still gonna go for another 1 to 2 years without action. The only way that you can get action consistently, in my opinion, is if you're money max. Work on yourself. You know, there's guys, people rate ISO speed. They rate him. Someone rates ISO. I think who was it? It was Cav who rated ISO speed as 6. He's definitely a 7. I mean, look at his eyebrows. Look at his eye area. Really deep. He's got deep set eyes. Extremely good looking. Okay, and that helped him actually. Do you think that ISO speed would be as famous as he is if he wasn't as good looking? I think not. I think that maybe by a fraction, he would be less less popular. But the looks matter. Like, to even become a superstar, to become anything, looks matter, 100%. Okay, but to now, like, beat myself down because I'm not a Chad, it sucks, dude. Okay, and the goal is like, what are they gonna bring into my life? You know, the one thing that I really hated when I had a girlfriend was the pregnancy scares. Okay, I'm thinking about getting a vasectomy. Okay, I've been saying I'm gonna get a vasectomy for a very long time, but because as I grow older, my mind changes, my perspective changes, things change. I wonder if I should go ahead with it. You know, apparently it's reversible, but I don't know about that because it's not 100%, reversible. Sometimes you can't actually reverse it. Okay, but I wonder what white males, would think if a man dating a white woman would get a black man dating a white woman would get a vasectomy. Imagine that was a rule. That's a crazy thought process. Just a thought. I'm not saying that should be a law. But if we lived in a dystopian society, that would definitely be a law. Like in some places, like in Poland, I would expect that to be a law because those people are crazy. Okay, I really just wonder and I ponder about my life and who I am. I'm just like, I'm nothing in this world, and I've always wanted to be something. And the way up, it's almost like the higher I go, as I grow older, the less oxygen I have. And I wonder to myself, why am I losing oxygen? Is it because I'm a third worlder? Is it because I wasn't born with the set talents to accomplish what I want to accomplish? Can I work towards it? Is it possible? Why can't I get the goal of my dreams? It literally, bro, it burdens me every single day I wake up. That's why I can't make any videos anymore. I just think about it, bro. Okay? Like, how hard do you need to work? Really? I don't think it's about hard work, really. It's about taking opportunities when you're given opportunities, or when they appear, and taking them full on and riding that wave. You gotta wait for a wave. It's gonna be a big wave, ignore the small waves. But after, you wait and you wait and you wait, and you don't see a wave, you don't get a wave, you're like wondering, man, I would even ride a small wave. Guys who are starving, okay? I would rather, they would hit a Toyota. Hell no, I wouldn't do that. Okay? In fact, there was a Toyota that wanted me. Do you even call that she was a whale. A whale, a white whale. Okay? And I was like, I was asking, I was just being kind, like, what are you doing tomorrow? And she's like, and I could tell by the way she replied that she thought I was actually asking her out. I was like, nah, I'm not, in my mind. Okay? But what's the way out? It's not girls. That I can tell you. Is it friends? Hell no. But I want to make a video about how a friend group can impact the trajectory of your life. Because that matters. Because the greatest opportunity I got in my life was moving to Cape Town as a poor soul. Okay? Because it changed me. It made me more aware. It exposed me to things. And through that, I got it through a friend. So a friend maxed. I think to myself, friend maxing could eventually get you out of the shithole you're in, Lebo. But I think to myself, friend maxing, give me thanks. When I was in a better position in my life, I had friends. Now I don't. But I'm also not the easiest guy to be around. Okay, I'll tell you the truth. I have high standards to everything in my life. And I hold myself to a high standard too. It's just extremely difficult, living up to it. Extremely. So goals, I just don't even think about. I'm just thinking about my next check. I'm thinking about the next, I haven't even traveled the world. I'm 25, I have no car. Talking about whether a curry sell, mugs, a watermelon sell. I don't know, bro. Where do we go from here? You know what I'm saying? You get my point. Anyways, man, it's Label Black. Cheers. I'll see you in another one. Cheers.